Del Valle High School Conquest Stadium. Before we begin our ceremony, I would like to request your cooperation. This ceremony is a solemn occasion that merits dignified behavior on part of the graduates as well as the audience. Please refrain from shouting out names and using noisemakers during the ceremony. Please silence all cell phones and electronic devices at this time. Thank you for your cooperation. Welcome to the 32nd commencement of Del Valle High School. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as the Del Valle faculty and staff, along with our Superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, the Board of Trustees, and the Executive Cabinet enter Conquest Stadium. Please welcome the Del Valle High School class of 2021.
Damas y caballeros, demos la bienvenida a la generación del 2021 de la preparatoria del Valle.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 32nd commencement ceremony of Del Valle High School. Before we get started, I would like to remind you of the importance of this ceremony. Please refrain from making catcalls or using noisemakers during this special event in order to allow us to make this an unforgettable event not only for your child, but for all graduates. At this time, we ask that you please silence all electronic devices. Please join me in welcoming today's Master and Mistress of Ceremonies, the 2021 Student Council President, Mr. Julian Martinez, and the 2021 National Honor Society President, Ms. Alejandra Delgado.
Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors, the national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, the Texas Pledge, and a moment of silence. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. All graduating seniors may keep their mortarboard hats on at this time. Under the leadership of CW3 Brad Hudgens and Sergeant First Class Melissa Brown Dinkins, the members of the Del Valle High School Color Guard are Cadet Colonel Daniela Esparza, Cadet First Lieutenant Judith Chavez, Cadet Command Sergeant Major Dominic Moreno, and Cadet Command Sergeant Major Angel Vasquez. The national anthem will be sung by our Senior Conquistador Choir under the direction of Dr. Lisa Serna.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose the stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched, where's the gallantly streaming, and the rockets declare the most bursting elect gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. And now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated.
At this time, I would like to introduce our special guest. We are honored to have the Superintendent's Executive Cabinet with us today. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. From our Board of Trustees, President and Representative for the J.M. Hanks area, Mr. Cruz Ochoa, Jr. Secretary and Representative for the Del Valle area, Ms. Catherine Lucero. Representative for the Baylor area, Ms. Connie Woodruff. Our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Xavier de la Torre. We are also honored to have the Del Valle Learning Community Area Principals with us today. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you. Please help me welcome our amazing assistant principals, Mr. Felipe Barraza, Ms. Rosaura Gandarilla, Mr. Daniel Gutierrez, Mr. Victor Lara, and Mr. Daniel Medina. Our counselors, Ms. Guadalupe Fino, Ms. Sandra Moreno, Ms. Marta Piedra, Ms. Leticia Rodriguez, and Ms. Yasmin Villa. Our Ghost Center specialist, Ms. Julie Rodriguez. Please help me welcome our TIGO representative, YDSP Lieutenant Governor, Mr. Adam Torres. We would also like to recognize our elected officials joining us this morning. Representative Claudia Ordaz Perez. And former YSD Board of Trustee, Rosa Caballero. And our student activities director, Mr. Christopher Lopez. At this time, I would like to introduce our Del Valle High School principal, Mr. Antonio Acuña.
Thank you, Julian. Before I begin, I am glad to be here in front of almost 500 graduates and not having to check if I'm on mute. Good morning, students, community members, parents, family, and friends. Buenos días, estudiantes, miembros de la comunidad, padres, familia, y amigos. Let me begin today with a reflection on the last senior year with hope for the future. Finally, I got to see life happening. I saw families spending time together, like children playing basketball on their driveways or fathers teaching their kids to ride bikes. When we stop to observe our surroundings, we are constantly provided with new perspectives on our situations. The class of 2021 slogan is not fun unless it's 21. The future is here. You made it, class of 2021. Your slogan clearly defines you as a class that will continue to be successful despite the challenges or crises you faced in the last 14 months. However, I am confident that you will persevere and look at this as another challenge you conquer. When we talked about challenges, this senior class had the best attendance in the entire district this school year. So thank you, parents, for your support. Class of 2021 wrote history this year. The first class to ever have their senior farewell ceremony outside in the stadium, followed by an explosive fireworks display, the only class to have a stadium graduation. There is no pandemic strong enough to silence you or then the passion of the class of 2021. This year may not be what you envision, but I'm eager to see what you do with it. I have a few questions for you, class of 2021. What kind of experiences would you create for yourself? What kind of memories would you make? When things don't go quite as planned, like your senior year, how will you handle the disappointments and challenges you face will determine your experience and the memory you will walk away with. You had to face a multitude of barriers with an unrelenting will to succeed. Standing here today, despite all the setbacks and obstacles, because of your drive, your perseverance, your willpower to endure is more vital than any deterrent. As we move on from this place we call Del Valle High School and embark on the next big journey of life, whether that's college, the armed forces, the workforce, or something else, life will at some point begin to feel like it's going too fast. Graduation is supposed to be a time of joy, but sometimes life has other ideas. Even though graduation may be a little different this year, the achievement is still the same. You put in the same hard work, you learn and grown so much. Now, as you step into adulthood and start to reach your goals, there will be more complex challenges to overcome. Your willpower has been proven irrevocably. This pandemic was not a defining event for your class, and I couldn't be prouder of you. You are the first class in history that never stepped foot on campus during your senior year to attend classes. However, many of you participated in extracurricular activities, fine arts activities, athletics, and UIL competitions. You did not allow a pandemic to keep you away from having fun and enjoying your senior year. You were relentless and showed the world the pandemic will not stop this class from being one of the most successful classes Del Valle has ever had. Not to mention, we have 4 graduating seniors who obtained their associate's degree as well from our multinational business academy. Here we go. Our football team went to the area playoffs. The tennis team went to the area playoffs. The girls basketball team made the playoffs. The baseball team made the playoffs. The track team had a pole vaulter who placed 6th in the state. The wrestling team had 3 wrestlers in the top 6 places in the state level. Our girls soccer team were once again district champions. Our speech and debate had 6 debaters who qualified for national competition, along with our destination imagination team placing globally. Our JROTC swept the district competition. Our dance teams finished at the top. Our boys soccer team made it to the Final Four. And our school was ranked by US Newsweek as one of the best schools in the country, the state, and the city. So class of 2021, that is a successful year. As we begin to feel some normalcy, the class of 2021 has completed their senior year. Yes, the coronavirus affected every aspect of our everyday lives. It kept us out of school, in our homes, away from our loved ones. However, not today. Our district and campus administration understand that walking across the stage is something you look forward to since you were in elementary school. And I think our teachers, our essential workers, deserve a huge thank you for that. Thank you, teachers. Our parents have realized the difference you make in the lives of their children. Our teachers overhaul the delivery of instruction to students within a matter of days. No other profession can make that claim. In doing so, our teachers work hard in preparing our students for the next journey. They have prepared students that envision a dream to attend schools like Harvard and Baylor University. Conquistadores always do everything with heart and passion. You arrive at Del Valle as adventurers, explorers, visionaries, and voyagers. You now have what it takes to travel and conquer the world as conquistadores. So conquistadores, I leave you with these words. As Michelle Obama once said, you should never view your challenge as a disadvantage. Instead, you must understand that your experience facing and overcoming adversity is one of your most significant advantages. Class of 2021, your vision is clear and you are ready to conquer the world. OFAT. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our Isleta Independent School District Superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre.
Good morning, buenos días, y bienvenidos a todos. Welcome. Students, you've been denied what has historically been some of the most memorable years of your young lives. Notwithstanding, the experience has drawn out, even honed, attributes in every one of you, like patience, persistence, and perseverance. Human qualities that perhaps prepare you better than those before you to face and thrive in any future that lies ahead. Today is a milestone. Today we begin to emerge from this pandemic. Today you start a life new with hope and optimism. It is with great pride and humility to be here with you in person for the Isleta Independent School District's final graduation. Let's hear it for the amazing and unstoppable Del Valle High School class of 2021. The message I offer you today, graduates, as you make your way in the world, don't be afraid to be bold. Don't be afraid to fail forward. Take risks and then persevere until you succeed. You are part of the legacy that brands the Isleta Independent School District as the District of Champions. Because we are the District of Champions, we don't shy away from hard work, competition, or challenges. We push through them. Our resiliency, determination, and focus were evident during this past year when two of our schools were nominated prestigious National Blue Ribbons Awards. 17 campuses were named to the Texas Honor Roll, more than any other district in the region. And as was mentioned, the U.S. News and World Report named 5 of our high schools, including Del Valle High School, among the top 10 best comprehensive high schools in El Paso. Class of 2021, your work at the Isleta Independent School District is done. The COVID-19 pandemic may have shaken us, but you have triumphed. You are here, and I am confident you are ready to take on any hurdle that comes your way. As Sigmund Freud, one of the most influential minds of the 20th century, once said, one day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Within each of you is a champion with the talent, determination, and skill to make your dreams a reality. We celebrate you, congratulate you on a job well done, and encourage you to apply the perseverance and strength you gained over the past 18 months on everything you do. Congratulations, class of 2021. Go out into the world and make the District of Champions proud.
Thank you, Superintendent de la Torre. Now I would like to introduce you to our Student Activities Director, Mr. Christopher Lopez.
The Eastland Independent School District promotes participation in the dual language program. The following recipients were required to complete 8 required dual language courses. These students fulfilled all required courses successfully. It is my pleasure to recognize these students for their outstanding work. Dual language program graduates, please stand. You may be seated. At this time, we would like to recognize the senior members of the various honor societies. Please hold your applause until all honor societies have been called. Graduates, please stand as your society is recognized. The National Honor Society. Thank you. You may be seated. The Spanish National Honor Society. Thank you. You may be seated. The National English Honor Society. Thank you. You may be seated. And the Chinese Honor Society. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we would like to recognize the 4 graduates receiving an Associate's in Accounting. Please stand as your name is called. Adrian Alvarez. Isabel Torres. Natalia Torres, and Dayanara Varela. May we have a round of applause to recognize all these graduates. Please help me welcome our Go Center specialist who will present the Del Valle High School scholarship recipients, Mrs. Julie Rodriguez.
At this time, if I can please have all students who receive post-secondary financial aid to include scholarships, grants, and military monies, including students who have enlisted in military service, please stand to be recognized. The amount of traditional scholarships and financial aid earned by the class of 2021 is $17,041,877. The amount of self-reported non-traditional scholarships and financial aid earned by the class of 2021 is $23,680,328. The combined total earned by the class of 2021 is $40,722,205. Graduates, you may now be seated.
It gives me great honor to recognize the top 10% students of the 2021 graduating class. These students are identified by their white and silver gowns. Top 10% students, please stand at this time. Congratulations on your top academic status. You may be seated. This is a very special moment in our ceremony as I present the top 10 graduates of the 2021 graduating class. They are dressed in their white gowns to denote their top 10 status. Please stand and remain standing when your name is announced. Number 10, Beatriz Saucedo. Number 9, Angel Galvez. Number 8, Isabel Torres. Number 7, Micael Velez. Number 6, Samantha Alvarado. Number 5, Ricardo Medina. Number 4, Mariana Velasco. Number 3, Natalia Torres. Number 2, Mia Salazar. And our number 1 graduate, Gilberto Lopez Jimenez. Congratulations. You may be seated. Mr. Cunha will now present the Salutatorian and the Valedictorian.
It is my pleasure to present our number 2 graduate who will be attending the University of Texas at El Paso. She wants to pursue a degree in pharmacy and will deliver the salutatory address. Please help me welcome Ms. Mia Salazar.
Oh God. Can you hear me? Yes, okay. Good morning, Board of Trustees, Superintendent de la Torre, Principal Acuna, faculty and staff, fellow classmates, and honored guests and family. It's an honor to stand here before you as Del Valle High School's class of 2021 Salutatorian. First and foremost, I'd like to thank everyone who made this ceremony possible. I would also like to take the time to acknowledge everyone in the stadium for their persistence through this pandemic. As we all know, it has been a very challenging school year, yet we are all gathered at this very moment to celebrate our hard work. Our graduates sit here today ready to close off this chapter. Before I continue any further, I'd like to thank my family who has pushed me to be the best version of myself and ultimately support all of my decisions. I want to give a special thanks to my aunt and uncle who flew in from Arkansas, my 2 brothers, my grandma, and I especially want to thank my mom for never letting me become complacent and encouraging me to try every day of my life. Mom, I'm standing here today because of you. High school was definitely different for me than it was for you. We have all shared similar experiences, but what made the last 4 years of our life especially interesting was how unique our stories are. Freshman year, I made the last-minute decision to attend Del Valle. I was actually quite frightened considering that I knew absolutely nobody. I remember walking through the main entrance with the biggest backpack on my back filled with half of the school supply section from Walmart. The backpack had rainbow kittens and cupcakes printed all over it. That's all I have to say about freshman year. Judging by my backpack, I'm pretty sure you know how it went for me. Sophomore year, I changed the backpack. The majority of my high school memories were made this year. For most of us, it was a breeze. We didn't have the social stress of being a freshman anymore. We also didn't have the academic stress of a junior or the carelessness of a senior. Sophomore year was actually quite fun. Everyone had a boyfriend or girlfriend, and if you didn't, I'm sorry for the generalization, but you probably had a better time than us either way. I could confidently say that sophomore year was my favorite year of the 4. Junior year was more frightening for me than it was for my freshman year. There comes a point where you realize that you're more than halfway done with your high school career and less than halfway on your way to the real world. Now as seniors, we all struggled. Our senior year didn't go as we planned, but we managed to make the best out of it. For me, this was the hardest year by far. I stacked 4 AP classes onto one another and got to experience some of the most restless nights of my life. Fortunately, I had an amazing and understanding group of teachers and mentors who were able to get me through this year and ultimately deliver this speech to y'all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you all. Now, I'm sure that your story is far different from mine, but what amazes me is the idea that all of our stories intertwine to make this big picture called high school. We all share different paths, but it is important that we all embrace our differences in this new chapter of our life and not surrender, but yearn at the idea of figuring ourselves out. At this time, I would like to give a special thanks to all of my coaches, Coach Romero, Coach Rodriguez, and Coach Padilla. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. The bleachers were definitely traumatic, but they certainly taught me many valuable lessons. To all the English teachers, we thank you for encouraging us to change the world with the stroke of our pens. To all the history teachers, we thank you for opening our eyes to the world and inspiring us to make a change. To all the science teachers, I probably only understood half of what you said, but somehow it ended up being my favorite subject. Science teachers, we thank you for all the mind-boggling moments. Math teachers, we thank you for teaching us that math is only fun when we know what we're doing. But on a serious note, math teachers, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Lastly, elective teachers, thank you for teaching us that an elective period is not a free period. You guys made my high school experience more interesting and eye-opening. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To all those that mentored us without necessarily being our teachers, we also thank you. I wish success and prosperity to all of you. May we all look ahead into this new chapter, eager and excited for what's to come. Del Valle High School Class of 2021, I'm proud to say we made it.
Thank you, Mia Salazar. Now to deliver his farewell address, our class of 2021 valedictorian, who will be attending Harvard University, where he will pursue a degree in economics. Please help me welcome Mr. Gilberto Lopez Jimenez.
Good morning, parents, uncles, aunts, grandparents, family members, teachers, staff, and members of the Del Valle learning community. Thank you all for being here on this very special day for us graduates of 2021. Buenos días, padres de familia, tíos, abuelitos, familiares, amigos, maestros y miembros de la comunidad de Del Valle. Gracias por estar aquí presentes hoy en un día tan especial para nosotros los graduados. Quisiera agradecer con todo corazón a dos personas aquí presentes. Mamá, papá, gracias por todo su apoyo y sus sacrificios. Yo me he convertido en la persona que hoy soy y he podido alcanzar cualquier cosa que me proponga. Tito, hermano, gracias por siempre ser como mi gemelo y por siempre apoyarme en todo. Michelle, o Mike, como te decimos, gracias por ayudarme en mis ensayos y por todos tus consejos. Tía Cristina, Rogelio, siempre estuvieron presentes en mis grandes logros, hicieron lo que pudieron por estar aquí presentes. Pero sobre todo, le agradezco a Dios por todas las bendiciones, por guiar mi camino y por siempre estar a mi lado. Before starting off, I would like to thank everyone who has ever lent me a helping hand, because believe it or not, you have helped me become the person I am today. And although there are far too many people to name, including my teachers, counselors, coaches, mentors, friends, and directors, each and every one of you knows who you are. You have been and will continue being my support system. And for that, I am eternally grateful. The times we have lived through in the last year and a half have been very different. Looking around Conquistador, we see many empty seats, literally and figuratively. Though we might not be able to get back the time and the people we lost, we have nothing left but to learn from our experiences and honor the names of those who have departed. Personally, I spend an enormous amount of time with my family, which was great at first, but it's getting kind of annoying if I'm being honest. I got to learn so much about myself, and like the majority of you, I am sure, I learned to cherish little moments and to live in the present, because that is all we have. Abuelito Javier, Big Ed. I know that you are both looking over us and your presence is here within us. A tu Gilberto, usted no está presente aquí con nosotros, pero probablemente me está mirando desde su casa del árbol en Juárez. Usted es uno de los pocos que siempre creyó en mis grandes sueños y hasta ahora la única persona que no dudó que yo iría a Harvard. Growing up in this unique community of El Paso, where everyone knows everyone, you always feel welcomed. This tight-knit community is like no other, which is more so true in the Valle learning community, where since I was in kinder, I've had the privilege to attend its feeder parent schools. I, like many graduates and people here present, should have attended other high schools. Yet, we chose to become transfer students and stick to coming to this wonderful campus every day. There's just something unique here that is not found elsewhere. Looking back at these past 4 years, it is safe to say that I have no regrets, but rather have learned lessons. All those early mornings and late nights, sports games, missed parties, Saturday sessions, competitions have led to this moment. I'm truly going to miss those bus rides back from a game, competition, cooking food for Spanish class, Mr. Romero's anecdotes, hanging out in the Fine Arts building, chatting and laughing with the NBA folks, seeing the debate kids do what they do best in the hallways after school, eating lunch with the math gods, seeing Mr. Andrade mess with students in the hallway, listening to Mrs. Estala's passionate lessons, dancing virtually, even though it was a pain. And I never thought I would say this, but I will also miss those reading projects for my English classes. However, I really couldn't have wanted any other way. The Valle is, has been, and will always be our home. It all really started with a little boy who was graduating from kinder and had to pick a college in for his sash. That little boy had not the slightest idea of what a college was. Little did he know that by eeny, meeny, miny, mowing it and picking Harvard, he would plant a seed in his subconscious mind that would be the drive for his actions for the next 12 years and on. This tunnel vision is something I notably describe as being blindfolded, with my path obscured by fear and uncertainty as a first-generation student. I then relied on my other sensory systems to grasp onto any person, advice, and piece of information that would be of benefit beyond just the college admissions process. To my fellow graduates, whether I knew you personally or not, and whether I had the pleasure to interact with you one time or another, I want you to know that I am proud of you. High school was not like in the movies, especially like Troy, Gabriella, and High School Musical, so please do not even get me started on that. This is more so true given that a year and a half of our high school trajectory was taken from us when the world literally stopped. But what we take on from this is much more significant. I would like to remind you all seniors that we now start a new chapter of our lives. Every time I think about this chapter of our lives closing and a new and unknown one approaching, I always remember what Mr. Acuña reminds us of, which is that Del Valle has the best and the brightest students. I wholeheartedly believe that, and not just in an academic aspect, but in every aspect of life. Any student that comes out of Del Valle has a head start and advantage in the real world. Among endless talent surrounding us, I know that within the next 10 years or so, the best of doctors, lawyers, business people, teachers, coaches, parents, you name it, will be a phone call away from me. Your memories and experiences here at Del Valle have prepared you for what life throws at you and have helped you shape as a person. I know that the past might be hard to let go of and the future can be frightening, but I want you to ponder upon something that Sarah Lange once said, and I quote, "Be present." I would encourage you with all my heart just to be present. Be present and open to the moment that is unfolding before you, because ultimately, life is made up of those little moments. So don't miss them by being lost in the past or anticipating the future. Whatever it is that you do, be happy, live a balanced life, and never forget where you come from. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you Gilberto Lopez Jimenez for your farewell address. The Conquistador Award is a symbol of success and of overcoming obstacles. This award is given to students, not necessarily the best academic students or the best athletes, but those who display the spirit of Del Valle High School. Numerous students were nominated for this award, and all are very worthy in one way or another. These selected students will represent all who have given their time, effort, and talent to the Del Valle family. Mr. Christopher Lopez will read the bios of the Conquistador recipients.
Our first recipient demonstrated the mindset of a conquistador. He did not let any obstacles stop him from learning and earning his way towards a quality education. This is to be admired as he was consistently reminded, no problems, only solutions. He did just that. He found his solution by working hard and overcoming his obstacles. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Conquistador Award goes to Mr. Diego Bustamante. Our second recipient was part of the Del Valle swim team and the law enforcement and forensics team. She won competitions in fingerprinting for TPSA and CSI at TPSA and CSI for Skills USA. These competitions qualified her for the state competition. However, because of the pandemic, she was not able to compete further. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Sky Marquez. Our third Conquistador was already contributing to our school before he was even a student at Del Valle. Whether it was helping set up teachers' classrooms before the beginning of school, selling burritos, or football programs, this student was always visible alongside his amazing parents. He is a great example of what a true conquistador should exhibit: great performance, excellent academics, and a desire to help others. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eduardo Sigala. One of the most important attributes of a conquistador is to overcome obstacles. At a young age, this conquistador had to overcome something that some people would never have been able to do. Member of the Enchiladas dance team, Conquerettes, Aware Club, NEHS, NHS, and the debate team as a 3-time state qualifier, 2-time national qualifier, District 258 cross-examination debate champion, and earned the highest level premier distinction in NSDA and was awarded debate academic All-American. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth Conquistador recipient is Miss Veronica Burnham. As a member of the Drama Club, Destination Imagination, NEHS, and DECA, this student never failed to stop by after school to inquire what work needed to be done. He was this year's NHS Vice President and a Class of 2021 officer. For his perseverance, citizenship, and academic accolades, our fifth Conquistador recipient is Mr. Christian Valencia. Our sixth Conquistador recipient is an exceptional student who has grown into an amazing leader. She has been involved in the JRTC program from day one and has accumulated 741 community service hours across her 4 years. She participated in the unarmed drill team and the color guard, where she led them both to district championships and was the top cadet in the district's JRTC program, where she served as the brigade commander. She plans to pursue a degree in nursing and commission as an officer in the United States Army. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Daniela Esparza. As a true ambassador of Del Valle High School, this student was a member of the Multinational Business Academy, the Principal's Advisory Committee, Fuego, National Honor Society, Close Up, Class of 2021, Section Leader for the Del Valle High School Band, and a YISD Superintendent Scholar. He was named the captain of his UIL accounting team and interned with GECU, providing free tax assistance to members of the community. Ladies and gentlemen, our 7th Conquistador recipient is Mr. Gilberto Lopez Jimenez. Our 8th recipient is the definition of school spirit. She was cheering on the sidelines every Friday night as a varsity cheerleader and captain. After school and on weekends, she would be at school late into the night for Destination Imagination, PAC, NEHS, or NHS. As a leader and member of various clubs, she is also truly genuine and giving. She is always willing to help and does so with a smile. She holds the prestigious title of NHS President and has led the NHS during a pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alejandra Delgado. Our 9th Conquistador recipient is a member of the Multinational Business Academy, National Honor Society, a 3-year starter for Del Valle's varsity basketball team, and a 4-year member of the golf team. She is one of 4 that will be graduating high school with not only her high school diploma, but also her associate's degree from El Paso Community College. She has accepted a full ride to the University of Dallas, where she plans on majoring in business and playing basketball at the college level. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Adrian Alvarez. Our last recipient reflects the award. This student has paved the way for his unwavering, loyal support to his community and school. He serves his fellow peers with dedicated service, commitment, kindness, and passion. He served as an ambassador, as the Student Council President, and a member of the Principal's Advisory Committee. He was a member of the Superintendent's Advisory Committee, the Del Valle tennis team, and the golf team all 4 years, and has actively demonstrated citizenship as a caring, conscious, active, and involved student. It is through determination and inspiration that this student can reflect on his journey and instill the beauty of being a Del Valle graduate. Ladies and gentlemen, our 10th Conquistador recipient is Mr. Julian Martinez. How about a round of applause for this year's Conquistadores?
Members of the Isleta Board of Trustees, Dr. De La Torre, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to present the Del Valle High School class of 2021. I certify that these students have met all requirements of the Isleta Board of Trustees and the Texas Education Agency and are certified to receive their diploma. Please help me welcome to accept the Del Valle High School class of 2021, our Area Board of Trustee, Ms. Catherine R. Lucero.
Good morning, everybody. Buenos dias. What an incredible privilege it is to stand before you today to honor and celebrate our graduates' successful journey with the Isleta Independent School District. Your path to high school graduation was an especially challenging one, class of 2021. But in these final moments of your high school career, I want you to know that the obstacles you overcame during your senior year helped make you stronger and who you are today. I admire you because you never stopped, you never gave up, you persevered. Whether it was online learning, restricted athletics, alternative fine arts instruction, or less time spent with friends, you stayed focused on your studies and you made it through. The payoff is just a few moments away. We're proud of each and every one of you, and I see nothing but hope, promise, opportunity, and success in your future. As for the hardworking staff, faculty, and administration of the Valle Learning Community, your outstanding devotion to students and service excellence came shining through this year, and as we shifted to remote learning and faced a new world of challenges that came with it. Your dedication to students is exceptional, and the Board of Trustees extends its deepest thanks and appreciation for all you do. And now, class of 2021, the time has come for you to join the ranks of successful Del Valle alumni everywhere. It is my pleasure to announce that you have successfully completed your education at the Isleta Independent School District. Mr. Acuna, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I hereby accept these students having fulfilled the requirements of the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to graduate. Congratulations, Conquistadores. You did it. Best wishes and good luck in class of 2021. One family, one destiny.
Thank you, Ms. Lucero. And now to present the 2021 graduates of Del Valle High School is Ms. Rosaura Gandaria and Mr. Victor Lara, with the collaboration of Del Valle High School's principal, Mr. Antonio Cunha, who will award diplomas along with the support of our superintendent, Dr. Xavier de la Torre, and the Board of Trustees.
Gilberto López Jiménez. Mía Celeste Salazar. Natalia Torres. Mariana Velasco. Ricardo Enoch Medina. Samantha Nicole Alvarado. Isabel Torres. Angel Galvez. Beatriz Saucedo. Adrian Alexis Alvarez. Abraham Amador. Idalis Amaya. Lorelei Arzola. Caitlin Elizabeth Caballero. Rani Anika Purbu Castorena. Salma Valeria Cerros. Alejandra Eliana Delgado. Jessie Delgado. Daniela Duarte. Adriana Aurora Esparza. Alondra Esquivel. Giselle Idalí Frausto. Jasmine Polene González. Arabella Ashley López. Yatsiri López. Vianey Andrea López Marrufo. Yacineth Madero. Julián Daniel Martínez. Gabriela Martínez Gándara. Samantha Rose Mendoza. Janet Moncayo. Esteban Miguel Navar. Abel Sebastián Ochoa. Abigail Desiree Patterson. Rebeca Esperanza Pedrosa. Marcos Antonio Portillo. Karina Rivera. Linda Rubio. Keokalani Adán Rudolph. Abraham Sidrián. Eduardo Sigala. Divana Faith Soria. Savannah Ray Torres. Sofía Torres González. Cristian Giuliani Valencia. Dayanara Varela. Rigoberto Venegas. Sebastián Villalobos. Esperanza Samarripa. Julian Fernando Acosta. Abel Aguilar. Anthony Aguilar. Michelle Alexa Aguilar. Giselle Almaraz. Brian Jesús Almeraz. Bianca Alvarado. Macdiel Alvarado. Jasmine Ambriz. Ashley Janeth Aparicio. Jesús Abraham Arias. Ricardo Arias. Almendra Karina Armendaris. Carlos André Arzola. Angel Marie Ábalos. Miguel Ángel Ávila. Aimé Aviña. Melanie Ayabar. Gerardo René Ayala. Derek Gael Valcorta López. Paul Matthew Ballonier. Christopher Robin Banda. Iván Ariel Barragán. Angel Barraza. Isabel Yesenia Barraza. Kayla Genesis Barraza. Peter Barraza. Evelyn Yareli Barrón. Janessa Mia Bell. Isaí Beltrán. Daniel Beltrán. José Bistrain. Daniela Nicole Iraíz Blancas. Kimberly Rose Bloberg. Ashley Denise Borjón. Bryce Nathaniel Brown. Yair Buaya. Verónica Isabela Burnham. Diego César Bustamante. Brandon Uriel Caballero Enríquez. Crisia Návila Cabrales. Anier Alessi Calderón. Tommy Lee Calderón. Diana Michelle Calderón Cervantes. Aaron Camarillo. Jesús Enrique Campos. Mahela Ariana Canava. Joseph Thomas Candelaria. Noah Ray Cano. Vanessa Renee Cano. Marvin Ricardo Carabeo Guzmán. Dorian Gael Cardona. Daniel Isaía Carpio. Jonah Carrillo. Victoria Castañeda. Diego Francisco Castelo Villar. Jacob Andrew Castillo. Johnny Elena Castillo. Rain Ceballos. Javier Damián Chaparro. Jonathan Alexis Chávez. Juan Enrique Chávez. Manuel Chávez. Pamela Yvette Chávez. Sergio Chávez. Daniel Alejandro Cisneros. Robert Clapper. Alan Lenay Constantino. Ashley Nicole Cordero. Leslie Córdoba. Cynthia Coronado Chávez. Jessie Corral. Alessa Lourdes Corralejo. Gerson Cruz. Andrea Ilianexis Dávila. Savannah de la Cruz. Galilea Montserrat de la O. Andrick Antonio de la Rosa. Miranda Aileen de Santiago. Sofía del Real. Dania Tailí Delgadillo. Edith Arlene Delgado. María Luisa Delgado. Sebastián Deras. Alessa Renee Devon. Brandon Alexander Díaz. Leonardo Díaz. Daisy Andrea Domínguez. Mason Diego Domínguez. Carlos Alejandro Dueñez. Marina Durán. Kenneth Brian Durbin. Jesús Humberto Durón. Christopher Alan Escobar. Brian Escobedo. Emiliano Escobedo. Joshua Evan Escudero. Daniela Paola Esparza. Caleb Patrick Esparza. Yair Ernesto Esparza. René Esparza Dávila. Denise Espino. Joel Espino. Joshua Espino. Alan Esquivel. Adrián Yair Estrada. América Favela. Victoria Marie Felix. Denise Félix Vallecillo. Avon Alec Fernández. Seth Austin Fetterman. Jesús Sebastián Fierro. Roman Omar Fino. Andrea Elvira Flores. Daniel Antonio Flores. Daniel Dominique Flores. Eduardo Iván Flores. Tailí Flores. Víctor Daniel Flores. Yadira Alexandra Flores. Nicole Flores Cruz. Jesús Flores Armendaris. Kaylin Flores Gerard. Ashley Michelle Flores Mireles. Aaron Angelo Forti. Natalie Franco. Gael Andrés Frausto. Robert Raya Frausto. Mario Alejandro Galaviz. David Bennett Galván. Alejandro Gándara. Michael Gano. Arad Luis Roberto García. Daniela Sofía García. Danielle Nicole García. Daphne García. David García. Desiree Flower García. Aaron García. J. Dean García. Marisa García. Robert Andrew García. Vianney García. Francisco García Hernández. Diego Andrés Garza. Natalia Gaitán. Brandon Lee Gentry. Alaya Marie Gomez. Eric Iván Gómez. Hector Enrique Gómez. Angel Nicole Góngora. Mia Nicole González. Montserrat González. Victoria Isabel González. Clarisa Fernanda González Carvajal. Javes André González Montelongo. Mercedes Alexis Gracia. Edgar Daniel Guerra Moreno. Isaac Guerrero. Daniel Guerrero Navarro. Javier Guerrero Navarro. José Adrián Guetta. Alejandro Currola. Leslie Paola Gurrola Chávez. José Andrés Gutiérrez. Salina Alía Gutiérrez. Sebastián Gutiérrez. Cameron Jacob Gwynn.
Anisa Haro. Carlos Daniel Hernández. Christian Eduardo Hernández. Crystal Alondra Hernández. Dalia Maribel Hernández. Enrique Hernández. Galilea Lizette Hernández. Carissa Marilyn Hernández. Cassandra Alexandra Hernández. Liam Hernández. Lorenzo Noé Hernández. Omar José Hernández. Raymond David Hernández. Suray Yolanda Hernández. Stephanie Noah Hidalgo. Anthony Jordan Heidler. Roberto Carlos Ibarra. Alexa Giselle Holguín. Ana Karen Ibarra. Daniela Ibarra Ortiz. Maya Elize Islas. Deyla Jaime. Mia Alexis Jaques. Luis Jaques González. Roberto Jauregui Palacios. Isaac Julian Lagunas. Austin Anthony Lara. Karen Lazos. Gerardo Licón. Andrea López. Juan Carlos Guadalupe López. Luis Ángel López. Priscilla López. Ariadna López Zavala. Sergio Luján. Carmen Guadalupe Luna. Jonah Luna. Angel Macías. Leila Alyssa Madrid. Andrew Magallanes. Austin Ray Maldonado. James Daniel Marquez. Martín Eduardo Marquez. Sky Love Marquez. Alan Ricardo Marufo. Alexia Irene Martinez. Blanca Martinez. Ever Ivan Martinez. Steven Martinez. Celia Esmeralda Martinez León. Mark Martinez. Jocelyn Areli Martinez. Diane Lisbeth Martinez Ricarti. Brian Alberto Martinez Salas. Melody Jaden Mines. Erica Gabriela Medina. Harold Medrano. Michelle Mendez. Edwin Isaac Mendoza. Jimena Isaura Mendoza Gandera. Joseph Michael Meza. Natalie Mesa. Lilian Anissa Miranda. Vianney Miranda. Brian Alexis Molina. Nubia Marie Moncayo. Cynthia Paulina Monje. Joseph Daniel Monreal. Ethan Sean Montañez. Kevin Armando Montellano. Jessica Eileen Montes. Miguel Antonio Mora. Abraham Andrew Morales. Ismael Jesus Morales. Andrea Nicole Moran. Eric Alfredo Moran Garcia. Carla Joanna Moran Sandoval. Dominic Jordan Moreno. Jacqueline Moreno. Mauricio Moreno. Chastity Marie Moreno Portillo. Leslie Jeanette Muniz. Desiree Vivian Munoz. Liliana Munoz. Delilah Dene Nares. Gael Nava Moreno. Ashley Lynette Navarro Duggan. Christian Alexis Ocon. Yolanda Alicia Holguín. Michelle Ruby Ontiveros. Carlos Omar Ordóñez. Angel Brian Orozco. Hector Orozco Valencia. Andrea Ortega. Destiny Emerald Ortega. Nailey Ortega. José Manuel Ortiz. Tadeo Ortiz. Alan Guillermo Pacheco. Martin Dominique Padilla. Moesha Page. Evelyn Alejandra Pages Ramirez. Brandon David Para. Natalie Eileen Payan. Melissa Mona Peña. Brandon Perez. Christian Humberto Perez. Montserrat Perez. Sofía Perez. Valeria Perez. Lauren Ponce. Adrián Portillo. Katia Paulina Portillo. Dustin Salvador Puente. Hatsiri Quintanilla. Wendy Alejandra Quiroz. Arturo Ramírez. Diego Israel Ramírez. Posthumously representing Jonathan Ramirez is his cousin, Jennifer Chavez. Caleb Daniel Ramirez. Marcos Alberto Ramirez. Paula Ramirez. Rafael Andrés Ramírez. Arad Ramírez García. Diana Ramos. Marissa Ariana Ramos Piedra. Julian Agustín Rendón. Madeline Gabriela Reyes. Alexandra Isabel Rios. Victor Hugo Rivas. Azul A. Rivera. Diego Aaron Rivera. Jaciel Gabriela Robles Flores. Cesar Ivan Rodriguez. Paola Gabriela Rodriguez. Ricardo Rodriguez. Mariana Rodriguez Loya. Carlos Gabriel Rodriguez Osornio. Ethan Antonio Rojas. Christian Gabriel Ronquillo. Amber Nicole Rosales. Jerry Rubio. Gabby Janessa Recobo. Isaac Ruiz Arvizo. Alessandra Sainz. George Rudolfo Salas. Juan Salcido. Abigail Sanchez. Damian Anthony Sanchez. Daniela Karina Banda. Karen Jael Sanchez. Yoshio Sanchez. María Fernanda Saucedo Arenal. Daniela Adeline Cianes. Sandra Andrea Sosa. Gabriel Isaac Serrano. Joel Anthony Serrano. Ivan Cerratos. Angel Adrian Silva. Daniel Solano. Jaslyn Abigail Soria. Valeria Sotelo Alvarez. Dana Valerie Soto. Jacqueline Soto. Ryan Daniel Soto. Samara Soto. Elizabeth Daniela Suarez. Dante Elias Tapia. Joshua Tarango. Michael Aaron Tarango. Bernabe Tarín. María Guadalupe Tejada Esparza. Luis Alejandro Tijanira Hernández. Zaira Alondra Topete. Maximiliano Torres. Hernán Trejo Cortés. Raymond Ignacio Urieta. José Valadez. Daniel Adrian Valdez. Brittany Sabrina Varela. Ryan Israel Valdez. Vanessa Aurora Valencia Medellín. Arturo Ángel Valenzuela. David Valle. Alejandra Valle Ramos. Natalia Vallejo. David Vargas. Caden Romeo Velázquez. Adrian Antonio Veleta. Diego Vera. Adelie Daniela Verduzco. Ana Delay Villa. Daisy Michelle Villa. Marcos Giovanni Villalobos. José Antonio Villanueva. Damien Cruz Villarreal. Kayla Viramontes. Citali Viramontes Garcia. Jesse Gilberto Wallace. Alan Octavio Zamora. Alan Zapata. Andrea Rocio Zapata. Nadeline Zapata. Yair Zapata. Ryan Matthew Almeida. Angel Alexis Arias. Naomi Sky Duran. Destiny Giselle Espinosa. Angel Gonzalez. Juan Lara. Jonathan Martinez Tassel. Ana Cecilia Meraz. Sinue Olivas. Nicholas Pacheco. Damian Soria. Luis Ponce. Tania Gabriela Urenda Meraz. And the last graduate of the class of 2021, escorted by charter members Bruce Reichman and Patricia Recobo. Let's hear for Angelica Zavala Dominguez.
Thank you, Ms. Gandaria and Mr. Lara. It is my pleasure to perform the Tassel ceremony. Class of 2021, please stand. Almost there, guys. This is my favorite part. The final act of graduation is the Tassel ceremony. It's a symbol of the completion of your work and graduation. Please move your tassels from your right to your left. You are now officially the 2021 graduates of Del Valle High School. Parents, before I close, all the graduates are going to be here behind you. If you want to, they'll be just right behind the stadium, or they can be in the parking lot. So we're going to allow you to celebrate here at our school. So at this time, I invite all Del Valle High School alumni to please stand and sing along with the playing of your alma mater, which you will find in the back of your program. Class of 2021, awesome, thank you.